I really don't. And I could be reading too much into it, but maybe she is talking to women, she's just making the jab to guys because she got to feel the sisterhood, but they're going to come after her regardless, so it don't make any sense. I personally believe that she's taking a jab at attractive men that have standards and boundaries, and she's trying to frame it in a way to make it seem like she's being very neutral about it, even using a black woman in a video, but it's not giving. It's just not giving that, right? It could be her dead eyes or her monotone that's making me feel like it's way too um, methodical, in my opinion. The structure of the entire video is too methodical. It doesn't seem organic or authentic, and it really seems structured to hide the underlying real agenda, which is to let men know you're not as attractive as you think you are, and stop, not discarding, but disqualifying women with your boundaries and your standards. That's to me the message I got being heterosexual male listening to this monotone covert narcissist. That's what I got.
Always finding a way to point the blame back to men in a sense is a bit of a cop out. Not always, but a lot of the time it is a bit of a cop out, and I think it lacks accountability, because you can be a beautiful woman who is smart and confident and be in a healthy relationship.
Remember, she's talking about men
There
too.
is so much more that goes into a relationship than those three things. So blaming your singleness on the fact that you're beautiful, smart, and confident might not always be the most helpful approach, because you could have those three things and still be a bad partner. You could have a bad attitude or operate in a way where you think that you're better than everyone because you have those three things, or just insufferable to be around. I mean, I could go on and on here. Something that's also
She's
interesting
definitely
to think
talking about
about here
women
is
now.
that would the men that you're actually attracted to or want to date be intimidated by you? I don't necessarily think so. So then is it valid to say that this is why you're single? Because you probably wouldn't want to date the guys who would be intimidated by you anyway. I think as a beautiful woman who is the whole package, your standards are naturally higher and you're expecting the same out of a partner that you demonstrate yourself, which is absolutely valid. So that could make it more difficult for you. But I don't think it's necessarily because men are intimidated by you, because the men that you would want to date probably aren't intimidated by you. I do think men have become much more reluctant to approach women because of the culture online regarding this. There's so much content out there of women making videos talking about how they don't want to be approached, or how they think that men are creepy and men make them uncomfortable. And I think a lot of men just don't want to add to that problem. I think it would be very easy for me to sit here and say, well, men just need to gain more courage and men just need to approach women. But I can see both sides and understand the reasons why they're not doing it. And it's not just because they're intimidated by their beauty.
She just said it again. Which one is it? She just said it's not. No, in the beginning, her rant, she was saying, it's not that the guys that you want aren't intimidated by you. And now she's saying it's not just that they're intimidated by you. Which one is it? Is she speaking in the context of all men now? So is she talking about the ones that she doesn't want are intimidated to approach her? Or is she talking about in the context of the men that she wants, that some of them are intimidated? But which one is it? She is, you know what? Let's go.
They're scared of making you uncomfortable. They don't want to come across as creepy. And they're also probably a little worn down from being rejected. Like, I have to think that's a hard thing. I don't have that experience firsthand, so I don't think it would be fair for me to say.
She absolutely don't have that experience. And no, we don't get worn down from rejection. Does a man get worn down from working out? Does a man get worn down while he's smashing those cheeks? No. Everything a man does, especially when it comes to lessons, aka rejection or failures, it makes him into a greater man. We just don't want you. Can you listen to my voice and tell how annoyed we are with the way that y'all speak and double talk as if we don't understand what you're really saying? We just want you to leave us alone. We just want you to leave us alone. I'm being real, man. All the studying y'all are doing and making content, that's cute and everything, but you really hurting women out there that are trying to get men by telling them bullshit like this. I know y'all are hurting for content. I know you don't have an original bone in your body. I know you're not authentic. I know most of you content creators are fake as hell. I know, but you're still causing problems when you put out content like this, making women think that men are intimidated when we're telling you that we're not. And then once again, American females are telling us what we know better. Oh, no. It's because, no, it's not because of that. No, it is. Aren't you single right now, lady? Where's your husband at? You ain't got one. Why in the hell are you trying to tell me what I think then? How has that worked out for you so far in life, telling men what they think? This is goofy. This is bizarro world. Man, we are in a B movie, man. Like, it's bad. Bro, I'm telling you, man, you know, I'm if you don't get your passport, keep doing what y'all doing. Become more and more single. Watch these podcasts so you can be aware of a shady ass female that's moving in covert ways. Like, I'm telling you, this has got shade all over it. It's got shadiness written all over it. You know, and I'm hoping that some of you guys that didn't notice it can start thinking, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you see what she's doing. You see what she's doing. Okay, now.
Sit here and say, well, men just need to approach women and gain some courage and just go for it. I'm sure that's great advice in theory, and a lot of guys could benefit from hearing it. But I also understand the reasons why that's not necessarily just the answer to everything. And times are tough out there.
Eyes up here. It's called the Groove Belt Ultra.
My bad, y'all. I picked the wrong YouTube account to watch the video on.
Felt good. According to billions of our customers, the
Keep
Groove
looking
Belt
on this
was
other-
and is the best belt in the world.
Give a crap about
And
your
as I
belt,
mentioned
boy.
earlier, I think we also sometimes forget that there are plenty of beautiful, smart, and confident women that just might not necessarily be the best partner, which could also be a reason why they're single. Just because you possess those 3 traits doesn't automatically mean you would be
I feel
a
shade.
good significant other to another person. And I do think that sometimes telling yourself that men don't like you because they're intimidated by you is a bit of a cop-out. You know, I think it's a way for some people, not all people, some people, to not take
People
accountability for
and women
themselves
are
and the
different
fact that maybe
things.
they're just not very likable. I would say the same to men.
I
Just because
gotcha.
a man
I
is
knew it.
handsome,
I
smart,
knew
and
it.
confident
I knew
doesn't
it.
mean that he has the
I knew it. Do you see? Do you see? Man, I knew it, brothers. And my few sisters, no, we're up to 22%. And my sisters, she put all that in there just to say what she's about to say about men. Lady, and I speak for all men, don't give a fuck what you think. Respectfully. Don't give a fuck what you think. All right? All right? Hey, have your husband come and talk to us. Okay? Let us know what he thinks. You don't have one, do you? Uh-oh. So why are you talking instead of sitting your ass down somewhere and doing some healing or getting your stinking ass out there and figuring out how to get men instead of studying them online? The ones you want but you can't get because you don't qualify for it because you talk too much. You're too shady and too passive aggressive. Yeah, those dudes. You would have one if you qualified. You would have one if you qualified. But you're not going to tell me that I'm not attractive or more attractive than most of these raggedy ass, funky ass American females qualify for. You are not going to subjugate me through your colonizing ass words. You know what I'm saying? Into thinking that I'm wrong for having standards and boundaries. Shut your goofy ass up. Shut your goofy ass up.
traits that are going to make him a good partner. Again, just want to reiterate that there could be plenty of reasons why beautiful women who think they're the whole package are single, and the blame does not always need to be placed on men. Sometimes it can be. There are times when women are the problem, there are times when men are the problem, but blaming each other and taking no accountability for the role that you play is not necessarily the best, and maybe that right there is why you're single. Also, being single is not a punishment. Like, there's not automatically something wrong with you because you're single.
Who cares what you think?
There are so many wonderful people out there who are single for many different reasons. Yeah, I think that's important to remember too. If you're someone who's watching this and you're single and you're like, what am I doing wrong? Or how can I take accountability? Sometimes it just takes people more time. We're all on different life paths. We all have different things going on, different circumstances, and not all of our lives have to look exactly the same. But again, want to reiterate, there are women who are smart, who are beautiful, who are confident that are single. There are women who are smart, beautiful, and confident that are in relationships. And it is not necessarily men's fault either way. And I would say the same thing to men.
Who cares?
It is not all women's fault that
No
you're
one
single.
said it was.
So anyway, I'm just
Yeah,
ranting
you
at this
are.
point.
Shut
Let
up.
me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you liked this video or found it helpful, be sure to give
The hell up out of here. Man, babbling. The babble. Look, y'all, I know that it was insufferable to watch me go do that, but I can't watch these chicks like that, bro. I'm doing the best I can. I'm gonna start doing reaction. I'm gonna watch the videos, and then I'm gonna just talk without having to, I can't deal with them no more, bro. Like, I'm trying. I can't even watch them to make the reaction. I can't deal with them no more, bro. Like, the energies is so, I can't deal. They're gaslighting us. They're watching our content. They're making counter content. That's the same shit that we're saying. Just role reversal with the gender roles. I can't do this. Is low IQ insanity. I can't do it, man. I'm not meant to be interacting with females like this. Like, I'm serious, bro. Like, I'm gonna look for more intelligent women to start reacting to, but like the bimbos and the 304s, and then these influencers with nothing in their head, you know, I can't do it, man. I can't. It messes my energy up. It makes me feel like there is no hope for any woman in America, period. Like, I just be like, man, what are you doing here in this video? Are you trying to appeal to sisterhood? Like, are you trying to make yourself feel better? Because not a man listened to that thing and thought, man, this was great and insightful. It was a video for women, shading men in a politically correct way. You have to understand, you have women out there, and again, I done told you, I'd rather just have black women or Spanish women or whatever cussing me out directly than some passive aggressive white woman with all these shade in a monotone and no. Ancestors fell for that shit, man. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Don't like it at all, especially when they remind me of my ex-wife. Don't like it at all. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm telling you, man, these be the coverts, man. It be the coverts, and y'all be thinking, oh, she seems sweet. What about what she said seems sweet outside of the tone of it?